Now let's move to our third story tonight, and this one, it is not about trade. It is not about oil, it is about diplomacy. A relationship that has become stronger over the years has suddenly come under a lot of pressure because of one tragic incident. India and the US are often described as strategic partners. They work together in defense, tech, in fact, trade, the Indo Pacific region. Leaders from both the nations regularly speak about strengthening their ties. But even the strongest partnership, it faces difficulty. And today, one such moment, it has arrived. According to reports, India's Ministry of External Affairs summoned senior US diplomat Jason Meeks after a US military operation reportedly resulted in the death of three Indian seafarers abroad on a commercial vessel in Gulf of Oman. Well, think about this for a moment here. These were not soldiers who were fighting on the battlefield. These were Indian crew member who was simply working on a commercial ship. They had families waiting for them back home, like thousands of Indians who work across world's ocean. They were simply doing their jobs. But suddenly they found themselves caught in the middle of an international conflict. India's External Affairs Minister, Dr. S. Jaishankar, he also raised the whole matter directly with the US Secretary of State, Mr. Marco Rubio. India made it clear that attacks on civilian commercial vessels are unacceptable and that international maritime law must be respected here. And this is why the whole incident, it is receiving so much attention. It is not about one ship. It's about international rule, diplomatic trust, and the safety of civilians during military operations. And yes, there is another reason why this story matters. India supplies nearly 12% of the world's commercial seafarers. Indian sailors work on cargo ships, oil tankers, container vessels that keep the global trade moving. Every day, thousands of Indian seafarers sail through dangerous waters to ensure goods reach countries across the world. If conflicts continue in the Gulf region, shipping companies may face higher insurance costs, longer route, and operational delays. That means transporting goods that becomes more expensive. So once again, businesses pay more, consumers pay more, and global economy feels the pressure here. The timing, that is also very important. India and the US are already discussing trade. In fact, they are discussing defense cooperation, new investment opportunities. So any diplomatic tension, it has the potential to slow down these whole discussions. So the question is, does this mean that India-US relations are now breaking down? No, not necessarily. Mature partners often disagree, but incidents like these, it tests how both governments handle difficult situations. The coming days will reveal whether diplomacy can prevent this issue from becoming a larger dispute or not. But for the Indians living abroad, specifically those who are working in logistics, shipping, global trade, this story is more than international politics. It's a reminder that geopolitical conflict can directly affect ordinary people who are working. One diplomatic incident, one military operation, and suddenly global trade, energy market, international relations all become connected. Well, that is the new reality of today's world. But while governments are dealing with diplomatic tensions at the sea, security agencies on the land have launched another major operation, this time involving an American citizen of Indian origin.